So, want to see a fuck up? Oh, no, you're knackered, mate. I've been talking about like.
And that was all the BlackJack legacy.
Wait, I better get my game set too. Sorry about that, mate.
Then I got a booby shot.
Have you got the cardboard tokens and everything?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Right, so
How many do we need?
we need 7 supply counters on the board.
Okay.
So there's going to be one on every truck, one car. And then we just place the remainder. Should we roll to see who's got initiative?
Yeah, go for it, my friend.
Cheers, mate. I'll go shields.
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
I'll go for initiative then.
Excellent.
So if we place those on the cars, and then take turns placing these.
Yeah. So I bet there's not many left actually, is there really?
No, so I will place one. Place one there. Place yours.
Rest of the folks.
Place
Lovely.
that close, can it? It's going to be.
Have you got any walkers or just want to lift them out? Got tons here.
Well, just use yours if that's easier.
Yeah, no, not a problem. How many do we need?
We need, where are we? 16 walkers.
It's a lot of walkers then, isn't it?
There's an awful lot.
Oh, is that how we're playing, is it? I'm really banking on getting this.
Gets really busy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does actually. So I think I'm too short. There we go. 16 walkers.
Okay. So, we've got to place
Pretty much. Yeah, we have actually.
one on
There
each.
we go with the resource.
That is a good route. Supply count, you don't. The cars all get one.
Down there.
There.
Lovely. And then just the rest randomly.
We just take turns placing them then.
Cool. So I'll stick one look. Stick one look. Stick one, make that board have something on. Lovely. No. God, that's a mountain of walkers to face. Kind of run out of space, don't you?
It's a lot of walkers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to look for somewhere. What about in the centre like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Lovely.
Right, let's set our set my equipment and I'm ready.
Got plenty of dice for us here.
I think you did what I did. Did you buy the extra dice pack as well?
Yeah, I did, yeah. But I thought so, you know, otherwise you're slowing your game down, trying to remember what you rolled and all stuff like that.
That's it.
Okay. Bum. We've got some supply counters, supply cards for us there as well, and the event cards. That's all I've done with the effect tracker. Oh yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
No, he doesn't! You on this side or you on that side?
Right then. Have you got a initiative counter or?
I do, but we can use that one if you want to know from where mine has gone walking to. Oh, it's
yeah,
it's in that pack actually, but yeah, whichever. Yeah.
I've got initiative first, haven't I?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Should we use my threat tracker as the round tracker?
Yep, that sounds like a good idea to me. And does this start on 4 like the other scenarios I've done today?
It does, I believe. So quick look. Yeah, it starts on 4.
Perfect. Lovely stuff.
Okay.
Right then, you get to deploy first, I believe. There's a lot of walkers to move around the board here, isn't there? You know, trying to think of your route to the
That's it.
to the thing.
I think I'm probably just going to go with the
brute force.
just try and kill them.
Right, I'm going to pop Shane on the end there.
I'm going to go my settler.
I'm going to drop the settler in pretty much next to Shane. Lovely. In terms of movement, will we be able to move up onto here, or is that not allowed?
I don't think there's
not
any
allowed any elevated terrain.
No terrain at all.
I'm going to just pop Dale in that case.
It's a bit tricky here. This whole part of the map here is pointless.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't get past
irrelevant,
here.
isn't it?
There's no space.
Yeah.
Patrick.
Very nice painted Patrick. That. I'm going to put Carl next to Shane.
Okay. Gloria will go here.
Cool. I've also got Rick to put on as well, and Rick's going to go next to his son.
Nice.
Keep him safe.
We've both got 5 characters each.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Well, I've got 4 on the settler.
Yeah, well, so
yeah.
4 on the settler.
Fab. Lovely stuff. Right, well, we're ready to go, aren't we? So it's your activation first.
It is indeed. I will.
It's hard to decide, isn't it?
Your first few moves.
Yeah. Because afterwards you react to what's already happened,
Well,
but when you've got to
think,
completely,
yeah. I am going to. Right, okay, we're going. It's just how many walkers
I know. If there wasn't as many walkers, then it might be easy to see a route. I can't see a route yet.
That's it. I'm trying to. Right. Run with Gloria just over here.
Yep.
Draw that walker off of there.
Makes sense. All the stuff.
That.
Okay, I'm going to activate Dale. Dale is going to creep, probably not even 4 inches, he's just going to creep to here. Yep. And then he's actually going to shoot, and he's going to shoot at this walker, actually, to be fair, the walker right in front of him. So Dale is currently equipped with a Springfield M1803, so he gets white dice because of his core value, and then he adds white and red to it. So Dale's going to shoot with that at this walker, and in doing so, he gets 3.
Nice. So the walker. A 1.
Yep, so
it's
not pro. Obviously that's going to cause some mayhem though, so the threat tracker goes up 1, and then various walkers are probably going to move in this direction. So looking at that, that one's just going to shamble into here, that'll shamble to there, that'll shamble to there. Is there any others within 10 inches?
10 inches, yeah.
Yeah.
No, just
that's
out.
What about this one? Yeah, this one is. That's going to shamble to here. Yeah, we're good.
That's a good one.
Okay, your turn.
Now, okay, you've already moved in there, that's fine. I will. I'll do a run with Derek. Derek is going to run to here.
Yeah.
This walker is going to be drawn to. That for Derek.
It's hard to say. It really is hard to decide in the opening stages. But I think you hit the nail on the head when you said about just trying to kill some walkers to start with.
I think in this one it's needed.
Yeah, it really is,
I think
isn't
at
it?
the moment there's too many through the trying just to
Yeah, it really is. So Shane is going to creep 4 inches forwards to here, and then he's going to actually try and shoot the currently prone zombie to give him more chance of killing it. His shoot is white and red, and he gains a red attack as well. So Shane's shot gives him 2.
2. And what does the walker get with him being prone?
Still 1 dice, but he just needs to beat him. So in that case, that's going to kill the walker because it's already prone. So we've actually managed to get rid of 1. But obviously that's going to cause mayhem, so the threat tracker is increased 6. And so various walkers are going to move. So within your range of 10, that's going to shamble into Shane. This will shamble 2, and then 4. That's going to come straight in. That's going to shamble as well. That's probably going to shamble 2. It's going to shamble as well. And that one's going to shamble. So we've made quite a mess. But hopefully we'll start killing some walkers soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So that is Shane's activation completed, and it is your turn.
I will go with Bruce is going to run straight onto the supply.
Yep.
The nearest walker, that one is 4. Is that one?
Yeah.
Is gonna
Looks good. So. Decisions. So Carl is going to creep 4 inches towards Dale in that direction, but he's then going to try and shoot at... Just trying to see if there's one that wouldn't get cover. I think he'll probably shoot at this one, even though it will gain some cover. So he gets base red shot, but then his 22 revolver gives him another red dice. So in that shooting, Carl gets 2 and a headshot.
Headshot. So with the cover, the walker, does that get a cover bonus?
Yes, it does, yeah.
Is it red?
Yeah. Okay, good. So that walker is killed. However, that is going to cause mayhem, just like before. Now, I do have to do an ammo reload because ammo check because of the shot, which we failed. It's not reliable, so that is Carl's gun finished. But maybe it was worth it. We'll see. Now, that's going to cause movement because this can't get through the barriers. That's just going to engage Shane. Yeah. So that'll engage Shane. This will engage Shane.
Yeah.
This is going to come and just probably do into that. Then this one is going to move 3 inches to there. Which way do you think the chamber would go? This way or this way?
It's the shortest distance, isn't it? So I'd probably say it would be that way. Yeah. So that's going to now engage. Is that now engaged with Shane as well?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure. It might be worth clarifying that with someone else when we get them. Hopefully, these guys are going to come and take some out anyway, but we'll find out shortly. Anyway, that's Carl's activation done.
Okay. I'm going to go with... Run Patrick in here. Draw that walker off.
Yeah, that's pretty
How are we doing, guys?
We're doing great, but you know, in this situation, does this walker count as being engaged in this melee?
Could it have made its way in?
Its distance would have done. Would it just shuffle around like so then?
Yes. Yeah. So that one. So basically, what would happen here is that one would move over and that one would shuffle in.
Right. Okay.
In that situation, because it can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
And then similarly, would this one have just been shuffled around so that that one can get in? Yeah,
unfortunately,
sweet.
mate.
It's fine, it's not a problem because we've got plenty of active survivors.
Basically, walkers go through walkers.
Yeah.
So they kind of shuffle. So what you do is they shuffle to make room for them. So in that situation,
yeah, no, that's fine because we've got some help here, which will be good.
Some help. Yeah, five. I don't think you got enough.
We've got a settler, we've got Rick, we've got Carl. It'll be great.
Enough purple dice.
No,
More purple dice.
We'll be laughing. He's got his mean streak to bin one off onto Carl. Then these guys are going to come in.
It maxes out at 15, so it's 15 dice.
Yeah.
15
fine.
walker attack.
Be fine.
Them bags for an extra half a dozen dice.
Okay, it's your turn, my friend.
Okay, I am gonna. Well, I've only got my settler left. So
Yeah.
I am going to basically charge straight up here. I'm
Yeah.
going to get next to the car. And then this one, the drawn onto it.
Brill. Lovely stuff.
So that is my entire.
Mugs are good.
Yeah. Fab.
Thing now, isn't it?
Trying to think of making some progress up the board as well. I think Rick is going to activate.
I need to been kept down on an multi-bash.
Rick's going to activate now, and he's basically going to try and pull out some of these guys. So Rick's going to engage that one and take it away with him. Have you got no other?
I think when I get involved with it,
I think I've moved too soon.
Oh, have you?
I think I'm
So I think I've gone before Rick.
Why are you out of models now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've moved my settler. I think I've
Thing
moved
is though, with
Patrick,
you
and
being
then
so
I've
far down there, doesn't really change the course of things.
What it was, chosen Rick then, or your turn,
Yeah.
then I would have moved my settler here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It makes no odds really, does it? Then my settler is going to activate. And he's going to engage this walker, like so.
Split that combat.
But now Shane has got a special rule called Mean Streak, which is whenever he would be engaged by a walker in the kill zone of the event phase, he may nominate. Oh, actually, that's only the event phase. I don't know if that stands. Yeah, no, it's not relevant. That would be if someone else moves into him now. He could basically shove it off to someone else. I was wondering if he'd be able just to palm them off, but he can't because it's only in if they move in during the event phase.
I see, yeah.
But even so, it's got relative. You know, it's better than it was.
Oh, yeah,
It's a lot better than it was. Right, it is actually now the event phase, then, isn't it?
Yeah, kill zones first.
Yep.
So I think.
Oh, we've got this make static noise as well,
Makes
doesn't it?
static noise.
So the nearest walker is probably this one.
Probably that one, yeah. Yeah.
Just going to shamble that way.
Okay. Now event card.
Yep, absolutely. And we are getting +1 to the threat and pandemonium. So with that one being in low threat, each player rolls a blue dice and moves that many eligible walkers in the direction of their choice, and then white dice walkers enter play.
Okay.
I get 2.
I get 3.
So you go first on it, yeah.
There's not many eligible walkers.
There's not left, there's not. Got 1, 2.
Direction of their choice. Well, I may as well do the sensible thing.
Move it away, yeah.
There. Yeah. He's basically going to move to there.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Similarly, thinking now from what we've just said, can that one move in because that would move round?
Yes, I believe it will move
Yeah.
through and it will be next to it.
Lovely stuff. Does this count as being eligible because it's moved?
No, because it has already
Yeah,
moved.
it has, isn't it? Yeah.
And that is just literally this one here.
Yeah. So it's your turn to move.
Switch to the edge there.
Perfect.
That is all of them. So I roll the white now, don't I? And I
Yes.
add that many on.
Yes, that's correct. So just one from any of your table choice edges. Choice of table edge.
I will. Got to do it, haven't I? I've got to pop it.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Right, so now it is the melee phase.
That's melee phase.
So we add 1 to the threat because melee is taking place. And there is quite a bit of melee going on actually, isn't there?
So
You can dictate the order, yeah.
Don't I? So we'll go with. Let's do your settler.
Okay, so we have to nominate what our settlers have.
My settler is a bruiser.
Yeah.
And on he's getting the extra white on his melee.
Yeah, mine's exactly
And
the same.
red is going on his Oh, so the remaining 2 get red, don't they?
Yeah.
So he's got two red shoes, 2 red defence.
Oh no, it's then choose one of the remaining 2 characteristics.
Sorry, yeah.
So,
so I'm going to go the white on melee.
Yeah.
And I'll put the red on defence.
Do you know what? I'm going to do exactly the same as yourself.
That makes it simple, doesn't it? Are you a bruiser as well then?
Yes, please,
That makes things easy.
So what do you want to do? This my settler first, you say?
Yeah, we'll do your settler
Fantastic. First. So he gains those extra dice, but gains the red extra one as well.
Yep.
So we roll 3.
3. And it's a 1.
It's just not
It's
prone.
not prone.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, next one.
Next we will go with Rick.
Cool. So Rick gets base white and he gains an extra white because of his hatchet. So we just get 1, which is a bit disappointing really. But knocks it down anyway.
You're watching online on YouTube, BlackJack Legacy's channel,
Okay,
streaming it all
next
day.
one.
Next we will. So let's go for the Shane.
Yeah, come on Shane. Right, Shane's traditionally gets bitten for me today.
And he's got. There you go. So that's right, isn't it? It's going to be 6 dice total.
Yeah, I'm going to try and use my handgun before, so I'll have to defend later on, if that makes sense. So his handgun is white and red, and then red. If we roll an exclamation mark, we add an extra white dice. So we don't get an exclamation mark, but we get 3. So, yeah, how does that work now then?
Now, it's creative mayhem. So the threat level will go up 1.
It will. But what I mean is, because I've scored 3 there, is that against just 1 walker? So one of the walkers is laid prone? Possibly?
Yes, I believe that will be the case.
Yeah, so if that one's laid
lay 1 prone.
Yeah.
And then I now roll 3 dice.
Yeah, and I have to roll for my defence, which is 2.
I got a bite.
Oh, the bite,
and
the killer.
1 more.
So if I just get the thing, so he's bitten. Shane is bitten. Shane always gets bitten for me today. He does. But that could have gone a lot worse from the way it first appeared. So Shane's down to 5 wounds, but he is also bitten. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. You might do, just about. Okay, you're...
Now I'm going to go 4.
Yep, yours.
Now, because Shane lost, he needs to be pushed back, doesn't he?
Absolutely, there he goes.
Okay. I am going to go with... let's get Patrick out of the way.
Yeah, okay, so I get 3 dice.
You do. Patrick's got a white, a red, and another white.
Fab. So that walker gets 2, 3, 4. It's quite high.
But I can re-roll 1 because
Yes.
of the dual wield. I'm going to have to re-roll.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. It's funny that, isn't it? Because it's not as good a dice, but you've already got 1 on the white. That's very good. That's very good choice. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, perfect.
So I.
It's not only save. Is that not a kill? Because I've got 2, 3, 4. You've got 2, 4, 5. Yeah, you've killed 1.
Not 1.
Yeah, no one pro.
So I'll. Yep. That one up. I'll knock this one pro.
That was an excellent choice. That, to be fair, in the
I
end.
was like, do I roll the white?
Yeah.
There's more chat.
Yeah. No, it's very well played.
Okay. I'll do my settler.
Yep,
So he's
just
got
against
a
1 walker.
Red, a white, and he's got another white. Just against the 1.
Yeah.
So
Which gets 1.
got a 3, so I knock it prone.
Yep. Then you've got a cool looking dude. Who is that?
That one.
Yeah.
That is Bruce Cooper.
Very nice.
So he is blue.
So there was
and
another
white.
thing I forgot to announce here, guys, before, because I was a bit busy trying to get all those things in, but whoever wins this scenario gets a key.
Oh, cool.
That's not bad, that is it?
Extra bonuses.
There we go.
Bruce is a blue and a white.
Yep. And that walker gets a 1.
Yep. 3, so that one is laid prone.
Yep. That's my favourite walker, that one. The old lady walker.
Old lady walker. See, I've got all my walkers in here. I just haven't painted half of them.
Honestly, it takes me so long to paint, you wouldn't believe.
That's it. I spent a good couple of hours yesterday just doing my settler.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's like,
To be fair, he's a very nice settler. He is very, very nice.
yeah, I'm pleased with how he came out.
That's good. What model actually is it?
It's from Hassle-Free Miniatures. I'm not really sure. I ordered 2, and there was a different sort of style miniature, but it was just too small with the scale, was just too off.
Yeah.
I actually did look at the Morgan one that you're using.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's nice.
Now I've seen it, I want to get one now.
Yeah, it's dead easy to paint as well, to be fair, because it's one piece. So like there's no putting it together or anything, so it's good.
Do Derek?
Yeah, absolutely. That one gets a blank.
Blue.
Yeah, not prone.
And then
Is Gloria in combat as well?
Gloria's in combat as well, and she gets a white and a white.
That walker gets 1.
Dead.
Killed it.
Nice.
There is a lot of prone walkers for the end of this turn, isn't there?
You're pretty hemmed in there.
I know. Well, if they get up, I am. If they stay down, I might have a more easier time. We'll just see how it pans out.
So, now I roll for the pros, don't I?
Yes, by all means, yeah.
So, what I'll do is, I'll just go this one here first. Gets up. The old lady. She gets up. This one.
Stays down.
That one. Stays down.
50-50 so far.
We'll go
Got
with this
those,
one.
yeah.
Gets up.
There we go.
And the one next to it. Gets up.
Oh, this is not what I wanted.
My girlfriend hates this. I'm always quite. And we've got one right in the middle there. Right in front of yours.
Stays down. Right, I'm glad one stayed down anyway, if nothing else.
You've got any into roll for your bike, don't you?
Yes, I do. I absolutely do. So on a star, he'll be okay, and he's not okay.
Okay then.
Poor Shane. Okay.
That is it now, isn't it?
Yep. So it's going to go to my initiative.
Initiative to you.
Thank you very much, my friend. Right. What are we going to do? We have got quite a mess to sort out there, actually.
Yeah, I think you need to sort that out before you.
Yeah. Although it might not be as hard to sort out as you could think, because Dale is going to just creep 4 inches to here. Dale can then shoot. Now he's just deciding on a suitable target, to be perfectly honest with you. Just move that off to have a look what his line of sight's like. I think he's going to have to shoot at a walker, and I'm going to target. This walker here, the one that's in front of Shane. So in targeting it, Dale's shooting is he's got base stat white, but then he gains white and red because of his Springfield weapon. So with his roll, he gets 2. He's killed it.
Yeah. Then he needs to roll. What you do now needs to roll for your
ammo reload.
check.
So if we do the ammo check first before we do the noise, he passes it.
Nice.
Lovely. And now we've just got a slight bit of mayhem to
That up one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mayhem.
So that one's well within. That one's not. This one is. She's going to move 6 inches to that. And then quite a lot of these are now going to move in that direction as well.
Then can she get past Carl?
Don't mind. What would your thoughts be on that one?
I would probably say.
See if there's a base width.
Yeah, if there's a base width, she can.
Yeah. So it started there, didn't
Then
she?
she goes along the barrier, doesn't she?
Yeah. So she'll end up right there. Basically, that one's just going to move 8 and 6. That's prone. This one will actually engage Dale now.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Lovely
Nice.
stuff.
I am going to search with Derek.
Yep.
We'll do that. Search. Oh, it's a booby trap.
Oh dear.
It's a booby trap.
Oh dear.
Right. Now the fun begins.
It does actually, doesn't it? Because it's a blast weapon, isn't it?
Search it. So we're saying it's on Derek because it's him who searches it.
Yeah, I'd
it's
say
from
so,
him.
yeah.
So I've just got to worry about Derek, and it's just touching Bruce.
Yeah. Does the walker underneath get hit as well? It will do, won't it?
Does get hit as well, yeah.
Bill,
So,
do you want me to roll for the booby trap and you roll for the defence?
Yeah, you roll a white and a red, please.
White and a red. There we go. Do I roll it each tap for each survivor or
I
just
think
once?
you do one roll, and that is the blast,
yeah.
and then we roll the defense.
Yeah, sweet. So he gets 2-3.
Okay, so Derek is gonna die. No, he's not.
That'll be fine. He'll be
He's
fine.
gonna white for his defense. 1, so he takes 3 points of damage. There you go. The Walker, that's just dead. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is, 'cause he's got a headshot anyway,
That's
hasn't
taken away. And Bruce has got 2 red for his defense. Knocks off 2 points, so he takes 2 points.
Yeah,
It's not too bad.
beautiful.
Too bad. Let's pop that there. We've used
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Now, Derek doesn't get to move now, does he? Because is he
Well,
obviously he's searched.
he has
taken
searched.
damage.
So would he not still have an activation though? Is it a second action?
I think he would.
I'm happy to say he will because I don't think there's nothing on that card that says
doesn't
that's
say
the
can't.
end of the end of his activation.
Now, as my next action, can I use my bandages?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my bandages then. So I'll
Yeah. No, that's
that'll,
absolutely
that'll
fine.
do, Derek.
Right then, so let's see what we're going to do now. It's decision time, really, about how to play, get into that,
Yeah.
get into there. So, Rick's just going to creep 4 and search.
Okay.
And in searching, he finds ammo reload.
Nice.
Not bad at all. Certainly better than a booby trap.
Certainly, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, your turn. Oh, that's Rick's activation. Pop that with him.
Derek. Only within 4. Yeah, I think we're within 4 inches. Derek is gonna sneak up,
Yep.
and he's gonna whack it.
Do I have to roll a defence for a smash action?
I think you do. It is for this one. Here we go. When it makes contact, when it contact, it's tries to make a smash action. The radio tower has a defense value of 1 white die.
Yeah,
Each
perfect.
smash then creates noise.
Yeah,
So
lovely.
I'm just smashing it with my weapons, aren't I?
Yeah, basically, pretty much.
So blue and white.
Okay, so the defence roll for that radio tower should you say that's cocked?
This turn.
I'll re-roll it because it'd be a bit unfair to call
Yeah.
that what it was.
It's a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I've
Absolutely.
certainly got a piece
Absolutely.
of the tower.
Absolutely.
Right, so we got those counters. So I
Yes.
get one of them now, don't I?
Yeah.
That's why I kept going.
I've just seen these. Here they are. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Little tiddlywink.
Where are we? It was Bruce, not Derek.
Yep.
But I have made noise.
Yes.
Nearest walker, which
Probably
would be,
be
this
that one, yeah.
does.
Yep, makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Right, so Shane is going to run 8 inches. No, he might not run all 8 inches. He's going to run about 7 inches or so to there.
Yep.
That creates noise. So the nearest one, that's the nearest one, isn't it?
It's
Nearest eligible one anyway, other than that, isn't it? So that's going to shamble towards him and probably engage Rick. And then Shane's second action is going to be to search. And in that search, he draws bandages. Could be
very
worse. In fact, he might need those later on.
Yeah.
If this infection keeps going poorly.
Just tip of those dice there. I am going to. Gloria. No. Settler is going to search.
Yep.
See what we get. Ooh, it's bandages.
Yep. Can't beat
Yeah, what I'm going
bandages.
to do, because your card's asleep as well as mine, I'm just going to put his equipment here.
That's
so
fine.
we
Yeah.
don't get it
Yeah,
mixed
that's
up.
fine. No worries, mate.
Now for his second action, he is going to. You know what? He's going to sneak into contact.
Don't blame him actually.
We're going to gang up.
Yeah. Make sure you kill it.
Yeah.
Um,
Done.
Right, Settler is going to activate for me, and he's basically going to follow his friend Shane, I think.
Okay. Now, can you run through a prone walk or just go around it?
I'll go around it if that's easier. So 1 to there, then it's 3 in total, and then he's got 5 left, which takes him, to be fair, to where he's going anyway. Now, in terms of that making noise, that one would be that one. So then that's going to do what we said, what happened before, essentially, shamble around. Yeah, there we go. His second action is going to try and lower the threat, which he does.
Nice, nice.
There we go. And it is your turn.
My turn. Okay, so. Oh, yeah. Just going to run onto that supply counter. The nearest one will be this one. And he's going to shamble, and it's going to be just short, but it'll be in the kill zone.
Yeah, for the event phase.
So her next action, she's actually going to search.
Fair dues, yeah, fair dues.
Just grab that one there. It's an ammo reload.
Not bad.
It's a lovely ammo reload for a hatchet.
Yep, not bad at all.
Okay.
It's like a whetstone, sharpen it.
Oh, that's it, yeah. Just bullets in her axe.
Oh yeah.
This isn't working.
Right, Carl is going to be pretty boring actually. Carl's just going to attack a prone walker.
Okay.
Just to try and reduce how many walkers are hanging around here, really. Okay, and that's me done.
Okay, I've just got Patrick. You guys want a drink?
I'm okay, thank you very much.
Could I get a Diet Coke? I'm new to the game, so.
250, please.
I was showing you where to move.
Patrick is gonna. In fact, you know what? He's gonna run. To there, because the nearest zombie, nearest walker, would be that one. And she is just gonna.
It's very cleverly done that actually.
So she's gonna bump into the car,
Yeah.
and then she's gonna come around the car. So there's another inch. So that would be, what was that? Like 3 and then 3 inches towards him. And then he's gonna search that one. Football pads, very nice.
Do you know, I've not seen that drawn all day today actually.
I saw a guy play before he drew it, and I was like, you don't even need it.
Yeah.
You've already killed me.
Fair play, fair play.
Yeah, that's my whole team activation.
Lovely. Now this is going to make, because obviously that's the end of the thingy phase,
Yeah.
so this is going to make some noise. Now the nearest walker is at least the nearest eligible walker.
I imagine it.
One of those two.
Probably that one, to be fair, the one nearest.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's certainly well within 6, so I'm just going to shamble into that. Okay, and then it is the event card, isn't it?
Event card, yeah.
So let's see what we get. So we get roamers, and we're on medium threat. Each player rolls blue dice and moves that many eligible walkers in that direction. That's very similar to the one we had last time, actually, isn't it? So I'll be moving 2.
I'll be moving 2 as well.
Fantastic, if we've got that many.
If we've got that many.
I can see one eligible one that I don't like where it's standing, so I'm just going to move that one as far away as is possible.
Okay. I see one that you overlooked. This one.
Ah, well, to be fair, they can both do me damage. Yeah, fair dues. This
Tell me
was,
that other one, yeah.
It's going to engage Patrick.
And I think.
Oh, you've got your little friend. Got your little friend.
Here, so I'll just move him down there. He's literally trapped behind that gun shop.
He is. He is.
So yeah.
Pardon me.
That's jolly good.
Right. So now then, kill zones. Is there any kill zones to even resolve? I don't think there is. Is there?
I don't have any near. Oh, actually, let's have a lie. I think that one there. What was that? No, I think that might just be just out, mightn't it?
Yeah, I would have thought so. I mean, it's hard to tell. I'm not very tall either.
How wide is one of these?
2 inches, I think.
2 inches. Yeah, I think it will be on
We'll
him.
do when they just shamble round.
Shamble round. Nice.
I suppose that will actually just resolve that into 2 separate fights, actually, won't it?
Well, actually, yes, that one I'll split.
Yeah.
That's
Might not do you bad that actually, because now otherwise you'd have had to spend a turn to come and kill it before you can get any good thing. So it might not be the worst thing in the world for you. That. Yeah. So that's the event phase done, I do believe.
It's done, yeah. It's now melee.
So
I see someone's got a bank token.
I know, yeah, it started. It started.
Each survivor can only carry 1 piece, can't they?
Yeah, sweet.
So we need to up the threat level.
We certainly do, because there's melee taking place. So, shall we start over here where poor Dale's got to take on 2?
Take on 2, so the 3 red dice.
Yeah, Dale only gets base red, and he gets 1. Take that, to be fair. Yep, we'll take that.
Everyone just separates off.
Yep. Then we've got Rick fighting 2, but Rick has got a hatchet which helps him out significantly, and he gets 2 in total.
We got 3 total.
Rick takes a wound.
And Rick is pushed back.
Certainly is. At least he's not bitten like Shane is.
Indeed, yeah.
So Rick's down to 5 wounds. No combat though. Carl's got to just basically defeat this one.
That's why I still roll for its defense, don't I?
Yeah. Carl gets a 2 and 8, I think.
Stomped it to bits.
Absolutely has.
Right then.
Lovely. And then we've got some over here. So we've got Patrick against a Walker.
A white, a red, and another white.
So that Walker rolls a blank.
Patrick knocks it down.
Batters it.
Away.
And then we've got the old lady.
The old lady, right, the settler's got a white, a red, and a white. Basically the same as Patrick.
Sweet. I get blank.
Right, he just knocks it down.
Old lady knocked to the floor. And then, who is this character again? So I forgot.
Bruce Cooper.
Bruce,
He's got a blue and a white.
Okay, zombie gets a blank. Pretty good.
Down.
Right, any others that I've missed? I think that's about it, isn't it?
No, that is it. That's it for that round. So that was the end of round 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly was.
Was that the end of round? No, we're on to round 3 now.
Yeah, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, we're on to round 3. Yeah.
Do you want to roll for the prones?
Yes, absolutely. So, none in my section, but there's quite a few here. So this one stays down. This one gets up. Old lady stays down. Oh, and gets up. 50-50. Right then, and the activation goes to yourself.
Yeah, you just need to roll for your bite.
Oh, how could I forget?
Roll for your bite.
Where's Shane? Is there? So Shane's bite is okay.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay then.
And it is yours.
Mine. I am going to...
So it is still hard to say because it's still very cluttered, isn't it, the board?
It is, yeah. It is. Run through there. So I'm going to get Bruce out of there now.
Yeah, don't blame you. Really.
2 inches to there.
Do you get points per token you get off the board?
I think so, mate, yeah.
It does count not per token, but if you get 2 tokens,
yeah,
you get X amount of points.
Sounds good.
2 more than your opponent.
Yeah. So 3-1, yeah.
So he's run his nearest walker. It's going to be that one, and he's going to move 6 inches towards me. There we go.
Right then, time to make some more decisions. Dale is just going to creep to there.
Okay.
And then he's going to take a shot at... Yeah, we've reached that stage of the game. I'm going to take a shot at Derek. He's got a massive ranged weapons range, 30 inches with his Springfield.
Now then, do I get a cover bonus? Because you are...
It's kind of shooting along. I would say I can see about 99% of the model. The only thing I can't really see is his gun, because it's behind the wing mirror, maybe his foot.
Okay.
I'd like personally to say no, but I'd understand if you want one second opinion.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll go for it.
Okay, so he's going to shoot, and with his shot, he gets white and two whites and a red. So shooting at Derek, he scores 2, 3, 4. Well, he's got a headshot. So does that add one on to the survivor?
Headshot does, mate. Yeah.
Yep.
So you get.
So that's 5 in total.
5 points. I think you killed it. I don't think it's actually. Yeah. Thank you very much. No, you've killed him, mate.
Oh,
you have killed him.
I apologise.
It's okay. It's okay.
Poor Derek.
My token there.
Now that's going to cause some mayhem, so the threat tracker goes up 1. Now, as well as that, walkers are going to move. Oh, I have to do ammo reload, I'll do that before I forget.
Yeah.
He's failed it, so I'm just going to rotate that weapon round, because later on another activation might use the ammo reload, so I just rotated it, save you, it's out. Okay, and then that's going to cause quite a lot of movement of walkers, I would expect. So this one's going to come straight in. This one's going to move 6 inches towards him as well. Barrier. Are these within 10? Oh yeah, quite considerably actually. So 6 inches and 6 inches. Okay, and that I do believe we are done.
Okay.
Yep, your turn.
Very good, very good. I am going to sneak in. And of course I'm gonna...
Yeah, don't blame me.
Now, this actually states my fire axe. I roll smash. Oh, I use a white. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. What was the defence again? Was it white?
It's a white, mate. Yeah, it's a white. So I'm getting a red, a white, and another white.
I think you should break into this.
I'd like to think I would. Well, you know, stranger things have happened.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, just.
Yeah, just because of the extra one. It's closer than you might have thought that would be, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. Can I?
Yes, of course you can. Yeah. Of course you can.
Token.
They fall to the bottom of the bag as a small. There you go.
Very much. That was the settler.
Lovely.
Activated.
Right then.
Okay.
So. It's hard to decide. It is. Sometimes it's really difficult to decide what to do. It is. So I couldn't actually run and smash now because you're in base contact with it, aren't you? So.
That's correct. It's safe to say on the next turn I won't be in base contact.
Yeah. No, don't blame you. No, don't blame you.
Excuse me.
So Shane is going to creep 4 inches to here, and then he's actually. What is he going to do? I hate making decisions, tough decisions at that. I'm just aware that if he shoots, it's going to make a hell of a lot of noise over there. So I'm going to actually try and shoot your settler. I am, because obviously I don't want you to get as many off the board. So Shane is going to shoot the settler, and he gets red, white, and red again.
Okay.
Red, white, red again.
So
if he scores an
I've
exclamation.
given my settler the extra red on his defence, haven't I?
Yeah, yes, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we both did. We both did the same.
basically, aren't we?
Now, if I get an exclamation mark, we get an extra white dice.
Okay.
If we get an exclamation mark, so on that shot, so we get.
Oh, we do.
Say it's 1.
Right. So I'm going to roll my defence.
Yep.
Which gives me a 1.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to get rid my motorcycle helmet,
Yep.
which ignores all headshot damage from a single attack.
Fair enough. Yep.
So does in this is one of the things that I get confused by. Is that saying it ignores that whole dice or just the crit?
Absolutely no idea.
On a when using a motorcycle helmet, are you ignoring just the crit or the whole dice?
No, you still get a hit. You don't get a crit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so there's still a hit. It's just
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so I'll
fine, yeah.
discard that. And do you know
So-
what? I think so. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. But take off 1, so 3 points of damage.
Yep. Okay.
There you go, mate. Very nice.
I've got to do ammo reload though
You have.
because of that, which fails. Oh,
Fails.
what, I think we're on
I
12.
think we were on 12, mate.
Yeah. So that was my my stupidity there.
That's
So did I fail that then? I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
So then he's no ammunition reload, so that's just going to get turned over because he can't use that anymore.
Nice, mate. Nice.
Yep. Right, it is your turn.
This is my goal. So I am going to.
Oh, did you know what? I did not move any walkers for that noise either.
Yes.
So that one's going to shamble. Did you say that's going to hit there, isn't it? Actually.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a bit annoying actually. So that'll move in later on. Yeah. That's out. Right, that's it, isn't it, for walkers actually?
Just that one there, mate.
Oh,
That
I
one's
hadn't even
gonna,
seen that one though. Yeah.
Just go. Would that follow the barrier?
No, as soon as it hits the barrier, I
It
think it just
hits,
stops. Yeah.
Okay. Right then. So I am going to. I have to sneak and just collect that again, but
Yep.
I can't research it, can I?
No, but you've already got, you know what it is,
Yeah.
or it's just basically for the points, that isn't it?
Yeah, so I'll take that. Yeah, and that's Gloria activated.
Lovely. I've got left Rick and Carl. It's just deciding on an order of which to do things, really. And,
to be honest, I think on that one,
it's pointless Rick doing any sort of shooting because he'd only get himself into trouble, I think. So
I think that's the balance with this game, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's great. That's why, I'll be honest, on my team, I took one gun and a bow.
Yeah.
So I was like, if you just start shooting,
yeah,
the threat level goes up.
yeah,
Then also you just draw and everything.
Yeah,
too.
walkers
Now, unless you've got a
all
character
the
who's
time.
cannon fodder, who's just
Yeah.
run away and just shoot his gun.
yeah, and pull the walkers
Well,
with
that's
him.
it, yeah. But
Yeah,
it's
no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
a tricky one.
It's a very difficult decision to make, actually.
I really like that Morgan mini.
What's that, mate?
I really like that Morgan mini.
It's
now,
lovely,
so
isn't it?
It's good scale as well.
Yeah, the scale's spot on. I was really pleased with that because it's always a bit of a gamble, isn't it? You know, when you get something like
I
that.
was really tempted to order him. I thought, if he's too small, I think I think, oh god, I need to order something else.
Yeah, that's going to actually fit.
Yeah.
Actually, I've changed my mind. I am going to shoot. After all that.
I'm gonna shoot.
Oh yeah. So Rick is going to activate,
Yeah.
and he's not going to move. He's just going to shoot,
Okay.
and he's going to shoot at whatever that zombie there,
That zombie there. Nice. Okay.
which is blue and white. So we get 3,
Zombie gets
2.
2.
So it's just knocked
Oh,
over,
it's
but
knocked
then
over.
that's going to add 1 to the threat, which is also now going to make Walker's move. So that moves, that moves, that moves.
Nice. I see what he shot now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Draw the,
but it's a game of chess, isn't it? You're just going to work out what everything's going to do.
My girlfriend's pretty good at thinking ahead with it. Like most computer games I play, I tend to go the brute force method
Yeah.
and just try and.
But there is a place for that though in this game.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's actually going to shamble now.
Unless you play my missus and then there isn't.
Well, fair dues.
I had we played a game where I had a team. We played like a random. So what we do is we take all the cards, like sort of just make a pile of like all the really good characters, all the mediocre characters, mix them up, and sort of randomise who we play with.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what we do, just to spice it up a bit. And I had a team with like Abraham, the governor, a couple more like high-level characters.
Yeah.
Abraham was told, yes, I've got this. And the way it fell, she basically, I don't know, she chucked a grenade or shot me. Ended about 10 zombies on me like in the second go. He was dead. She just wiped out my whole team, and I was like.
But that's the thing, if you can think like that, you do very, very well.
She's brutal, mate. She's brutal.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right, I've only got Patrick to go.
Yeah, I've just got I've got Settler and Carl actually.
What am I gonna do here? So what? Patrick at the moment. He's gone out. So I can't run through a prone walk.
No, I think you can. I think if it's prone, yeah. I'm happy for you too, anyway.
Either way, I'm going to end up about here anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Just, oh well.
Yeah,
Can't pass it.
yeah.
Right then. So I'm just going to run.
Oh, when you said pass, you meant pass and you walk through them.
No, you can't walk through them.
Someone I was playing with before did it, and I didn't think it was true.
So,
No, it's fine.
So 6, 7, and we'll just go 8.
Yeah.
So
Is that the nearest one?
that will be the nearest
I
one.
think that's the only one, the only eligible one on your side of the board, actually, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah. And she is just going to go basically straight down in combat with him.
Yeah,
Which,
sweet.
it's fine by me.
Lovely. That's kind of made my mind up about what my settler's going to do, to be honest, which isn't going to be that much. He's just going to engage. Oh, actually, before we do, I'm going to try and load the threat.
Good idea. Yeah, that's what I should have done with Patrick.
And he's loaded it, which is good. So he's back to 12, and then he's going to just engage in there.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Are you out?
I think that is all mine. I'm all activated now. So
I've still got Carl, but he's not going to do that because his gun's gone, because he's used his bullets, so...
Is he got a melee weapon, or...?
He has a knife, doesn't do very much, just a small knife. It basically adds sharp, which may or may not be useful at some
Is that
point.
what you get to, if he wins a melee, you roll the black dice,
Yes.
do an extra point of damage if you get these shields?
Yeah. It's not been relevant at all so far today, so I don't hold out much expectation for it really, but you never know. You never know. Okay, right, that's everything, isn't it? So now this is going to make a bit of noise.
Yep.
A bit of static.
And
Nearest one, that one.
Probably that one, yeah. We'll move on to it.
Yeah.
Kill zones.
Yes.
More kill zones.
I think Rick might be in a bit of danger from
This
there.
one is going to be on my settler again.
Yeah, because we've measured that, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
I would imagine. Have you got your kill zone template there?
Yeah.
I think Rick might be getting a bit of
I think he will be.
Yeah, he is. Well, actually, that's interesting because that's equidistant between them.
Well, that's it, yeah. I have the... Is it because I have the initiative I decide?
Go for it, yeah.
I'm literally going to base it on who's got the most health points at the moment.
Rick is on 5, Settler's also on 5.
Okay. Well,
So that is equidistant, equi-health.
Rick gets a bonus, doesn't he? Because Carl is in his kill
Yes, he
zone.
does actually, yeah.
So we'll put it on the settler, mate.
That's fine, my friend.
Settler.
Okay,
That one will be on Dale as well.
I think it already was. Actually, I think it might have just shuffled out slightly.
Sure. No, that's all. It is what it is.
Lovely stuff.
Okay, mate.
So, yeah, you decide the order and we'll go with it.
So what I've never understood this bit about the game, to be
Go on.
honest. Because obviously, deciding the order who goes first with the melee.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have an effect, does it?
No. Oh, do you know when it does? If there's the odd model, and I think it's in Walking Dead, maybe Lord of the Rings or something, where if you win your fight, you can then move into the next one.
It's Michonne.
Yeah.
If she wins a combat, she can move into another walker or survivor who is within her kill
Yeah.
zone.
So I suppose that might possibly. But I know what you mean. In your average game, it makes no odds, does it?
I'll be honest, mate. At home, we tend to just go. I've got initiative. I'll go. You go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Makes no odds, does it really?
Tell you what, let's get Dale.
Yep, go for it. So Dale's only got his base melee. And he gets a 1.
1. He's got a blank.
Knocks it down.
I
back.
tend to always roll blanks with, when it comes to the walkers.
That's not bad news for me. That's not bad news at all. Um,
And we'll go with Rick's not in combat now. Let's go with your settler.
Lovely. So my settler gains the white dice on his melee.
Yeah.
He gets his actual melee dice, and then he's got a sickle, which is sharp, but also adds red dice to the
Very nice.
combat.
You get a 1.
I get 3, so
down.
just knocked it down basically. Yeah,
So that's nice. That creates a nice little barrier there now.
does actually, particularly
Well,
if they
unless
get
they
up.
stand up in a minute.
Yeah, yeah,
You can't, as I said, then you can't pass through.
yeah.
foreign walkers.
No, of course not.
Okay, so now you've got no others in combat, have you?
Not me. I think. Have you got Patrick?
I've got Patrick and I've got my settler, so I'll do Patrick.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I couldn't see that because it's tower. So yeah, which one do you want to do first? Sorry.
I'll do Patrick.
Lovely.
So I've got a white, a red, and
Oh, we get a 2 and a bite.
yeah. Another white. Now Patrick has got football pads,
Yep.
so he reduces damage taken by 1 already. So that will be. That was just the 1, sorry,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
So he's still bitten, but it'll be 1 point of damage at the moment.
yeah. I think you should be able to get at least a 1 there, though. Somehow.
Last time we said this, I only just
Well,
scraped
true,
it.
true. You're laughing. It's fine.
Killed it.
Yeah, it's
I've
fine.
killed it. So the football pads don't matter.
No,
Don't need them.
It's all good. It's all good.
Right, so Patrick's fine, and we'll go to settler now.
Yeah.
He's
It's just
got
another
a nice
one zombie,
white,
that isn't it?
A red and a white.
Which is a 1.
1. He's killed it.
Yeah, perfect. I'm glad really because there's still too many zombies on the board for this stage of the
That's it,
game.
yeah.
There is. Right then.
Need to play card now, isn't it?
No, it's the that's the end of the phase, isn't it? So it's prone walkers. Yeah. Do you know it's funny though, isn't it? You get into the
It's
rhythm.
so sort of this is
Those
it.
dice.
Right, I'll go with this one then.
Yeah. Stands up.
Stands up. There you go. Right, we'll go with this one
Yeah.
here.
Stays down.
We'll go one next to it.
Yeah. Stays down.
That's great news for me.
Probably is actually, isn't it?
This one next to Dale.
Yeah.
He stays down as well. And that is. I've done this one. Don't think I did I?
I'll let you do it again. I've absolutely no
I
idea.
did that one. Then I went there.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'll do
right.
this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, go for it.
Stays down.
Lovely. That is quite the barrier actually now, isn't it? You're literally getting a pile of bodies here.
That's it. There's just a pile of bodies.
Yeah.
You need to roll for your bite.
Yes, I do. Come on, Shane. Come on. He takes a wound.
That's great. Good news for me.
Down to 4. Right then, is it my initiative now?
It is your initiative, mate.
Is this turn? Is this only turn 3? Turn 4. Turn 4
This is
starting.
now turn 4.
Yeah, start of turn 4. Right then.
Quite
So,
enjoyed this game actually. This one's felt a bit more
been-
relaxed.
been very close as well, though, hasn't it? I've thoroughly enjoyed it so far. And you never know, the viewers here, these people,
these
might
people,
enjoy it as well.
That's it.
I apologise actually, folks, I'd forgotten you were here. But right, so it's time to be mean. I'm very sorry. Shane's going to have to try and shoot again. In fact, no, he can't. He's not got a gun. I shouldn't have said that because then you'd have thought I was a nice person, and I am. So instead of that, Shane's going to use his first action to spend his bandages to increase his health back up to 5.
Okay.
And then he is essentially going to charge into to engage that combat.
Okay, very nice.
Now, does that mean they're not touching this now because they're engaged in combat?
No, they are still touching it.
Are they? Right, okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
My settler's up against it.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
So you'd have to. Basically, none of us are going to be able to.
Take anything this
claim
turn,
anything
but no, that's
this
fine.
turn.
That's fine.
Right then.
I thought I'm going to have to be mean. Shane, he's been bitten. He's on his last legs. He's on his last legs.
I don't know, how many health points has he got?
5.
Five
To be fair, he's got 5 and there's only 17 minutes of the
And
game
he's got
left. So.
decent defence.
Fingers crossed then, who knows? I'm just used to him not ending well this evening, this afternoon. Or...
Oh my god, what do I want to do here? We need to take all these off because no one's active. In fact, the settler's activated, I can't do anything with him now. Excuse me.
I might have screwed us both up there with that move, but never mind.
Yeah.
I apologise.
God. don't know what to do now.
Thing is, though, you are actually still winning on those points, aren't you? Purple points.
I am.
Because I think the onus has got to be on me to try and get more, hasn't it?
Yeah, you.
Really?
In order for you to win now, you're going to have to get more.
Yeah.
What are the
purple dots?
Those, yeah. I can't do anything. I'm going to go with
parts tokens. There they are, parts tokens.
That's it, parts tokens. I'm sort of thinking now because the threat level.
It's pretty high.
Climbing. I don't want to do anything rash and be like, right.
Yeah, no.
Because obviously you've still got guys who can. Who have you got who can still shoot?
Rick can still shoot. Dale, if he reloads, could shoot. Just Dale and Rick.
Right, okay.
But Dale
Rick
needs...
can just shoot from the off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure now. I'm not sure. It's strange because I quite like to play games where I sort of go around the edges. This does knock me off because there's just not much space there, otherwise I'd have liked to have swept around. I'm going to go with... I keep thinking, that's a move. No.
Yeah. No, I know, it's really difficult. It's really, really difficult.
Especially these sort of stages, where you're starting to think, if something goes wrong here, it could cost me the game, or, you know, if you kill my settler, you can just hammer that bloody...
I don't think I will, to be fair, because Shane's not got a melee weapon.
Oh, wasn't he?
No.
Right, okay.
I've only done that because he's bitten, and I thought, oh, so stuff, I'll just throw him in there, cause a bit of havoc.
I really don't know. Feeling a bit. I'm looking at Gloria and I'm thinking.
That went fast.
How fast?
15 minutes. Thing is, though, you were fourth at that point.
Oh, was that?
Yeah. So one big win in the next one, you'd probably be high mid-table at least.
I'm sure if my girlfriend was watching this live now, she'd be like, do this!
I know.
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to shoot Shane with Bruce. I have to move Bruce slightly so we get a clean line of sight on him.
But will he not have a 50-50 chance of hitting your own man, though?
It's a matter of winning it, though, isn't it?
Because he's in combat.
Ah, yeah, of course, in combat, aren't they? Oh, God. So you shouldn't say anything, I'd have been like, yeah, you'd be like, no, you've shot your own man.
I'm too honest with that, I'd be like,
I've killed my own settler. Throwing the game away.
I played Lord of the Rings games where that's happened, it's been ridiculous.
Was that the strategy battle game?
Yeah.
So, mate, I've got no idea, like, things like Warhammer 40k and that, I think the models look fantastic. I love Lord of the Rings, I think they look great. I just don't know.
I think this is a much nicer game, really, because you can make it as simple or as complicated as you want it to be.
I think that's why me and my girlfriend like it so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... God, I wanted to shoot you now, I bloody can't. So what I'm gonna do? I am going to... Dale can shoot, can't he? If he
can if he reloads, yeah. Which he probably will do, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah, he probably will do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to... Part of me wants to just charge into combat with you. Another part of me just thinks that's a terrible idea. No, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to move out of here. Let's pull back. She's snuck 4. Well, she's ran. She's gone 4. Do you know what? She's going to go. Slightly. She's just going to run another 4 to there. No, to there. She's going behind him.
There it is.
There it is. So she's ran. She's made noise.
Yep.
Nearest one within 10.
If there's any, is that?
If.
Yeah.
I think that'll just bump on the car, will it?
Yeah, go for it, yeah. Yeah.
And then she's going to not do anything else.
That's fair enough. No, that's fair enough.
I really don't know what to do now.
This is why that wasn't a bad move, because I'd need 3 activations to move, load and shoot.
Yeah. That's right. I wanted to go over here, but I'd have been well within your
Yeah.
line of fire then.
Can't decide if he can see enough of them to shoot. Was it 50% to shoot?
I think if you were going to stand still there, I think who are you trying to shoot?
This fella.
I think I'd definitely have to get a cover bonus.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, minimum of a cover bonus, yeah.
Minimum, yeah. But again, I'm
not sure.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Tell you what I'll do then. I'll just pick a different target because I'm not happy in saying I can see him fully enough. Do you know what I mean? It's too debatable, really. So what I might do instead. It's really difficult here. It's really it's that stage of the game now. It's that. Right, Dale is going to just run 8 inches to there.
Would you be just short or would you be?
I think if I actually move it over to the end of his base, I think we're in there.
Yeah, okay.
So he's going to run instead.
Dale's running into combat.
Yeah.
A madman.
I know, yeah, no, this actually could be mad, but we're just trying it anyway. That creates noise, so the nearest walker, it was probably this one, isn't it? There's nothing else. Just going to shamble into that. And then that is Dale's activation done.
Right, okay. That just throws another spanner in the works for me. I was just thinking again, and I'll just shoot him. I can't because I might hit my guy. Oh man. Because you've still got
Carl, Rick, and yeah, but they're all in this area of the board. They're not really interfering with you in any way.
In my last game, basically I'd lost the game massively. I knew I'd lost. I was just like, it's a game, and I had Bruce, and he was surrounded by it was the other Rob actually, his survivors. I said, Gloria, just throw a grenade in. Just killed Bruce, did a bit of damage to him. You're not taking him.
Yeah, go for it.
Myself.
Crazy.
I'm going to. Oh God. What do I want to do? Looking at Patrick, I think if I run him in, I can take Dale, but I'm thinking this walker is going to be in someone's kill zone, isn't it?
Yeah, it will definitely shamble.
And to be fair, it's going to either be Shane or Dale, so that's going to split.
Yeah, it will split, yeah.
Just looking. He could. I don't think he'd have enough run to get in contact with me, would he?
No. He won't be doing either. To be fair, I know exactly what I want to do now, and he won't be doing. He won't be doing that. And that's a promise on camera.
I'm just trying to see what equipment he's got here.
This guy's just got the sickle and the leather jacket.
I was just waiting for you to be like, I've got a grenade.
No, nothing dodge like that. Nothing dodge.
I think I'm gonna. Jesus Christ. You're gonna have to shoot someone, aren't you? I think I'm gonna. Right, I'm gonna move Patrick in. Charge him.
Shane.
Into Shane.
Yeah.
Patrick charged Shane, so he's created noise. So the nearest walker. That was 7 inches away. That was probably about the same. How far away would you say that one was?
Don't know. 7.
7. I think they're about equal.
I don't mind, whichever you think.
So do you know what? For simplicity's sake, that's going to bump on
there. Fine, yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so Carl's activation.
Okay.
Carl is just going to run into that walker. Dead simple.
This has been stressful, this one.
It has, really has. Rick is going to run.
Thereabouts. Stressful.
That one, it has been though, it really has been. So Rick's going to run into that one.
Alright, okay.
Is that going to create? Is that close enough? 10 inches.
So, mate,
Yeah, oh yeah, this isn't quite considerable actually. And then Morgan is going to creep 2 inches to there, 2 inches to there, so that next turn, as needed, we can do it. I'm going to try and go with a threat level actually.
I like it, mate. I like it.
Which it does. Takes it down to 11.
Well, we've got 6 minutes left.
Lovely. Bzz, makes a bit of noise. Nearest walker, probably this one.
Yeah.
Shambles round into him.
Okay.
And then it's the event phase.
Right then. So, event phase.
So the card that we get.
Actually.
Sorry.
No, I think we missed. I think we skipped the go there again. I had Bruce. I haven't
Oh,
activated Bruce.
sorry.
It's okay, mates. We did it the first time.
Yeah, I know. So
First go.
sorry.
No, it's alright. I was just like, yeah, everyone's activated. Seeing as it's probably going to be our last turn,
Yeah, it probably is actually, isn't it?
I'll go charging Bruce in as well. Bruce is going to charge in on Dale.
Yeah.
Right. So what are we doing about combat here now? Is it all split now?
Well, we've got the event phase, haven't we?
Oh, we've got the event phase
well.
as well.
So, +1 to the threat, the hunger. Each player rolls blue dice and moves that many walkers towards the nearest survivor. Do we have any eligible
There
walkers?
is one eligible walker here.
Shambles at 6 inches one way and we're done.
Literally just going to go there.
Yeah, like that one was easy to sort out, and now it's like you said, melee. So yeah,
Up one
just
for melee.
yeah. So it just splits now.
Yeah, right. So I think it would probably split because I've moved into combat here with Patrick on Shane.
Yeah,
I think it would be these 3, and he's moved in base contact
That's
with
fine
Dale.
by
So
me,
that would
yeah.
split. So we'll just
we'll just take those out.
split them 2 off.
Slightly
Yeah.
lovely. Okay
Go with
then. So can we start with Carl and the Walker? Nice easy one.
Carl the Walker. Easy one out of the way first.
Carl gets 2.
Oh, he's killed it easy. Easy.
Killed it. It's well played, Carl. Okay, next one is Rick and the Walker.
The Walker. Rick's got it's a
2.
blank again.
So we'll just knock it prone.
Knock it prone.
Then we've got my Settler and the Walker.
Walker.
Red, white, and
That's a
red.
blank again.
Lovely.
3 blanks.
Oh well, to be fair, I only got 1,
Oh.
so hardly amazing. Then we've got Shane versus Patrick, and your is it your Settler in
mate,
the?
yeah.
Come on, Shane. Shane's actually going to. Oh no, we can't. Why do I keep forgetting? He's not very good.
Right, so I need
So-
a white, a red, and a white. Then I need a white, a red, and a white, I think. So he's got a red, a white, and I'll need another white in a minute.
Yeah, no
So
worries.
I'll roll
Well, I'll roll my white, then pass it to you
Yeah.
if you want. So we get a 1.
a 1. Right, so I will just put that out of the way. So, all for Patrick.
Oh, 3.
Yes.
Well, 4. Headshot.
Patrick can re-roll the dice because he's got the dual wield.
Yep.
Just going to re-roll the white. It's a blank again anyway. And now the Settler.
So that's 3. That's 7 damage minus
7
1.
damage minus
He's
1.
dead.
Killed Shane.
Oh, poor Shane. Poor Shane.
Still got to have killed 1.
I killed 1 as well earlier, didn't I? I was going to say, did I?
Yeah, we both killed 1.
There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Then we've got Dale against your guy. Dale
against Bruce.
gets just a single red
So I
dice.
just need a blue and a white.
He gets 2 and a headshot. Oh, what a roll! Bloody hell! So
Oh wait, I also get a red because on Rick's dual wield. If I get a critical, I can add a red.
yep.
It's a blank,
Blank.
anyway.
So does that exclamation mark cancel that one? So it's 3 damage.
3 damage, mate. Yeah. 3 damage.
Dale's only down to 1 wound. Poor Dale.
Tight, mate.
Okay. Is there any others going on?
And
No
that,
starting any new turns now. Finish off the turns we're in, guys.
Oh, finish off the turn that we're in.
that's the end of this turn.
That's the end of the turn. That's the end of the game.
the game. So I think I actually won that one.
I think you have won it. Let's have a look at how we count up the points.
Nice.
So
Okay.
you get 2 points because you banked 1 more parts token than your opponent.
Ah, no, I got 2 more. I got 2, didn't I?
Oh, did you?
1.
Would you not need to have banked them to have put them over the edge? It says the survivor needs to return to their deployment edge and spend an action to bank the parts token.
Right, okay.
You've certainly got points though because of your supplies. Because how many supplies did you get?
Four
So you've got 2 points for your supplies,
2 points for supplies.
and you've got 1 point for 50% of your group.
1 point for that.
So you've got 3 points, and I've got 1. So yeah,
That's
you
it,
win.
mate. What
3-1.
does that translate to then?
You win 3-1.
I win 3-1.
Yeah. I think. Oh, you mean translates
Yeah,
like
I mean
that? Sorry, yeah, no, I wasn't on your wave.
So we need to. This is the bit I've struggled with.
So
all
the
day.
difference is 2. So you get 7 event points, I get 3.
Okay, nice, mate, nice.
Well played, my friend. Very
Good
well
game.
played.
Very good game.
Do you want us to turn this off?
No idea.
Paul, do you want us to turn this off, buddy?
I don't know how to.
Fair dues.
We've got a 10.
No worries.
So that was 7-3.
Yeah, it was an excellent game, that, you know.
Kill points as well though, because we've both killed.
So you got
survivors.
54 plus 17,
We've got a
60.
10.
You got 71 kill points. Yeah, I do. You got 71 kill points.
71 kill points. What's the SP?
You got 3 scenario points.
I've got 3 scenario points. And
You got 7 event points.
the 1 points. What was your name? Sorry.
Ian Delaney.
EEL.
ANEY.
Right.
Thank you very much, my friend.
That was really good. Go on. That's my most enjoyable game of the day.
Yeah, mine too, actually. I really liked the scenario behind it, though.
Yeah,
very
I liked
different. Very, very different.
Just making sure I'm getting you all your.
Oh, supplies, yeah.
That's yours.
Yeah.
That's yours.
Is there going to be one more?
cards.
Yeah, that's
There
it
you
then,
go.
isn't it? Because you got 4 cards and that was one of them, so.
Yeah.
Well, laughing there, thank you very much.
Let's get your supply tokens back.
Oh,
as well. And your.
Parts tokens.
Parts,
I
that's
think
it.
we agreed parts
We will
tokens.
remember what they're called.
No, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you very much.
That was a really, really good game, mate.
Yeah, no, it was. It was. Again, we only actually got through 3 to 4 turns there. It's not many, is it? You know when you think about it. Like, you know when you think about it, you think, oh, how long is it? An hour and 15? An hour and a half?
Yeah.
Something like that. You know, to do 4 turns, it's quite fun, isn't it, really?
And that was my activation token,
Yes,
wasn't
it is, yeah. Yeah, it's yours. Yeah, mine's in there.
That was mine.
That's yours, yeah.
Oh, that was
It was close though,
I've
wasn't
played
it?
that scenario. Oh, it was. Yeah, it got. It was the end. I thought this has got. It's got bloody disaster written all over it. I'll just charge in.
That was good. It was very good. But you never know, some people at home might have enjoyed it as well.
Maybe.
I put them out and I started like looking.
Is it 2 walls or is it 1 wall?
2 walls.
2 walls for each.
Apparently this last scenario is quite the challenge.
Okay.
So I'm told. I've not played it. But it is literally called Backs to the Wall.
And isn't it literally like there's a wall, but you sort of kill more zombies than the other one?
Something like that. Let's have a read in a sec, then we'll pack away, then we'll have a gambers. Because the only scenario I'd played was I meant to take those ones off.
No, not them.
Is it there? I honestly can't remember that.
I think so. Oh really? Do you know what? There's one of your walkers there as well.
Oh yeah. Do you know that one poor walker did
He just walked around in this triangle the whole game.
Certainly did. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, that was probably my favourite game of the day.
Yeah, it was mine. It was a really interesting scenario. Like you say, it's nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
Good, wasn't it? Good. Even though we had the pressure of being on camera. Because I've been looking forward to that all day, thinking that might be quite cool. And then when I saw what scenario it was, I was like, oh god, this could be complicated.
Oh, you need to jot down your points that you killed.
Oh yes, of course. How many was
You
it?
killed Derek, wasn't it?
Yes.
So Derek was 86 points.
Not bad, not bad. 86 points. Did I get one scenario point? I didn't I?
You did, mate, yeah. You did.
One, which translates to 3 event points. Sorted.
Don't forget your other dice there, mate.
Oh, cheers, thank you. I think we're doing mad quick setups over there, actually getting ready.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. I am always, and this was the case at Conflict as well, the slowest at packing up and, you know, getting ready to move on to the next thing.
Yeah. See, I haven't got like a case or anything for all my minis yet.
Have you not?
No, so all mine are in like tubs and different
That's so
padded
cool, though.
boxes. So I was just
That's
like,
the thing, as long as it's padded, it's okay, isn't
that's
it?
it, yeah. I mean, my walkers in there, I don't mind because they're all not really painted.
Yeah.
So they're just.
Have you, I always spray mine afterwards so that if they do get bashed, they're like protected a little
I've got
bit.
some Army Painter anti-matte varnish.
That's tough, yeah. That stuff is very good as well. It gives it a relatively nice finish.
You guys done here?
Yes, thank you.